Welcome to Conversations with Strangers. Today's topic question, what is a piece of art that resonates with you? And then I'll pick one of the pieces of art and try and paint it just from the description. Okay, let's go.
So there's a photograph by an American photographer called O. Winston Link, who had penchant for taking large plate photographs with a very large camera of railways and steam locomotives in particular. And my favourite image is actually a picture of a drive-in movie with a series of old 50s motor cars and individuals watching the movie and a large screen with the movie being played on it. And behind that, a steam train that's trundling across a bridge that's behind the screen that the movie's being shown on. And this thing is a Leviathan. It's a huge steam engine with all steam, fire, what have you. But the whole image was shot at night with, and this is before large or digital flashes. This was done with old-fashioned flash cubes or flash bulbs.
Wow.
Single-use things. Yeah. And an array of literally hundreds of them. This guy had one opportunity to take this image.
That's so cool.
One shot.
Yeah.
It must have cost him a fortune. It certainly cost him a lot of time to move all the gear around.
Definitely.
And he just had to know when this train was coming through, and he had to know that this image was being played. And he's caught something which is jaw-droppingly impressive, but at the same time very intimate, because in the foreground of the image are a couple watching the movie. It evokes a lot about, I guess, that era in American society as well. It's a complete juxtaposition of a large, growling, steaming mechanical machine.
Yeah.
A contemporary movie and a very intimate moment.
I love
that.
Like that's really cool. I love that kind of type of art as well, when it is like specific moment, and if like 1 second too late or 1 second too soon, it wouldn't have been the same.
No, absolutely wouldn't. And he had no chance of taking it. There was no motor drive on that plate camera.
There was no just spamming the button.
No,
I love that.
So my granddad was a painter.
Okay.
He taught at Edinburgh College of Art actually for years, and he passed away a couple of years ago, and we got left to go through his entire studio of work, and loads of them had never been seen before.
Oh my goodness.
So we went through it to document it all, and then I found this one painting. It's massive. It's like the size of this, and it's oil, and it's like all pastel colours, and it's kind of surrealist, very plain. It's odd. There's just a road kind of leading to nowhere, and a house in the background, and then just a woman in a trench coat standing there, and she looked really like my granny. And I'm wondering if he used her as a model, but I have a tattoo of it on my arm, but I won't show you.
Okay.
You're trying to keep it vague, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And so was it different to his regular work?
Kind of. He changed a lot. When he was kind of teaching and a bit younger, he did a lot of surrealist work that was very liminal and a bit odd. And then as he got older, he just started painting a lot of buildings, and the way he understands light and shadow is just incredible. Yeah. And he mixed all his colours just from red, blue and yellow.
That's amazing.
So he never used pre-mixed colours, he made them all himself.
That's so
It's amazing. I actually have it hanging up in my flat.
So I'd say my favourite piece of art is a photograph by an artist called Masahisa Fukasi. He's a Japanese photographer. And the photograph specifically is called Kanazawa 1977. Okay. It's from a body of work that he made in the late 70s, early 80s called Ravens, looking at sort of an anthropomorphic form of ravens, and sort of ravens with their human qualities. And he made it during a period of deep sadness for him. He was divorcing his wife. Okay. So every day when he was taking the train to the city, he would photograph ravens from the train window.
Wow.
And this one photograph is sort of quite a distant shot of a tree with a lot of ravens roosting in the tree, and he used a really bright flash so that when he made the photographs, the raven's eyes lit up with the flash. So the photograph is this really sort of haunting photograph of this tree with all these ravens in it, and all their eyes are lit up as if they're sort of interacting with the camera. Wow. And it's beautiful black and white, and really, really haunting. And I'd say that's probably my favourite photograph of all time.
It sounds super captivating as well. Yeah.
Incredibly captivating, really moving. Knowing the sort of background of why he made the photographs as well adds it this whole different quality.
So was it part of a series then?
Yeah, so there's a whole book I would recommend having a look at. Okay. It's absolutely amazing, looking at both ravens and then also other forms that kind of resemble ravens. Yeah. So he'd photograph people in his hometown as well, hooded and shawled, kind of looking like these birds, because ravens have quite a mythical...
Yeah, very ominous and stuff, right? Yeah. So, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thanks very much.
Well, hello there. Welcome to our art studio. Doesn't it look sick? It has been around a month since we filmed the interview part of this episode, and it is now time for us to actually create the the art. We have the descriptions for 2 of the paintings, photographs that were given to us, okay? And this is all we have. This is all we have to help us paint. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited.
So am I. Like, let's just get into it. Challenge you guys to use those descriptions and make your own art before you find out what it actually looks like at the end of this video.
Yep.
Okay, so create it with us. I'd love to see it. We're gonna sketch it first and then we'll draw. So, right, you guys can watch us, but like, please don't distract us. We're in our artistic mind spaces. I knew that I wanted hills to be the main focal point of the piece. However, I had no idea what surrealism actually was, so after a quick Google deep dive, I then added the road that kind of breaks off into nothingness in the sky, because it was giving me like major surrealism vibes. In terms of the mixing paint, that was like a whole nother ball game. But after a while, I became quite the professional at it, and it was rather therapeutic.
Okay, so I didn't know what a drive-in cinema looked like, so this is what I used for reference. Here you can see that, and a steam train from far away, and an even better steam train from far away. Spot on.
Where I am right now, to be fair, I'm quite nearly done. Sorry for that say. Dude, it looks so cool.
Use primary colors.
I only used red, yellow, and blue. And I mixed all these myself. I mixed brown.
This is mine so far. You can kind of see the idea. It's the steam train. This is gonna be the car and the couple, and these are all of the old cars at the drive-in cinema.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
I'm so excited.
What's up guys? Brand new day. Today we are continuing our beautiful art pieces. As you can see, the thing is the angles are gonna be a little bit different because your gal, Hey.Alishba, forgot her tripod.
Hey guys. Guys, we've had a realization. We can't paint. Let's actually roll the clip where past Kelly and Alishba were like, sorry for that say. Dude, it looks so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. And now, future Kelly and Alishba, like we're older, we're wiser, we've got more life experience, and we've realized we can't paint. So I think it's only right that we now reveal what the actual art looks like.
Yeah.
Please delete your hate comments, okay? Because this is what I had to work with. Huge oil painting. Okay, this is a pretty small canvas. All pastel colors. Yes, pastel. Surrealist. That's why I did the road thing, okay? That's why I did the road thing. A road leading to nowhere, again. Very plain. Again, I did that. A house in the background.
There's actually 3 houses.
I was told A, okay? She ain't never mentioned the number of houses to me. A woman in a trench coat standing. To which I said, not gonna lie, my woman looks like a pilgrim. Light and shadow. Oh, maybe I didn't do that very well.
It's all light.
It's all light. Only using white, blue, red, and yellow. I did do that.
You didn't use any red.
I didn't. Yeah, but to mix the colors.
I literally covered all of the elements.
Right, I did everything. I just didn't do it the way I was meant to.
So out of 10,
What do you give it?
let's do it out of 5. I give you 2.
That's so mean.
That's 40%. That's a pass.
Right,
okay.
your turn. This is gonna be real hilarious now.
I'd give it a 3.
I'm gonna give you a 1. No matter what it looks like, I'm gonna give you a 1.
Drive-in movie, a series of old 50s motor cars,
Okay.
individuals watching the movie. There's a large screen with the movie being played.
Where's the movie, Kelly?
It
Where's
hasn't
the
started. It hasn't started.
Okay.
Behind the screen is a steam train. Check. Steam
Train.
It was shot at night, thus the moon.
The moon, okay, fair enough.
In the foreground of the image is a couple watching the movie. Boom.
I'm a fair person, okay? I really am. I don't have any grievances. I don't hold grudges. I'm a good person. However, Kelly,
Yeah.
you knew, okay, that this was an old photograph. So why is it in color?
It wasn't in the description.
But okay, if it's a steam train, 50s cars, what time period did you think it was? 2022?
What?
I don't want to do this to you, Kelly, but unfortunately I'm going to have to give you a 1 out of 5. I'm joking, it's probably like a 2.5.
It's like a 1.5.
Well, it's 2.5 because it's a bit more dynamic than mine. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Conversation with Strangers. Comment down below, firstly, whose is better?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And whoever loses, I'll sacrifice them.
I'll be hosting the next episode.
And comment down below what piece of art resonates with you. I would love to know. And don't forget, guys, to keep having conversations with strangers.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?